Hey guys, Turtle here, back out again with another GTA 5 online video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of the facility. That is what the new hangar slash bunker thing is called. It's called a facility. I have the one out here by Ron's Alternative Wind Farm. It's a pretty good location. I really enjoy it. It's like right next to the highway system, but I'll go a little bit more into detail of that later. But without further ado, guys, let's just go right inside. And before I start the video, guys, I want to tell you guys that there is literally no difference between any of the facilities. Just the location, the inside, the heist missions, difficulty, everything like that is going to be the same except the price. I chose mine because it is right next to the highway. It makes it for easy access in and out. It's really simple like that. That's the reason why I chose it. It was also pretty cheap. So guys, coming on in here, I got the all blue decor. Actually, let me just go over real quick everything that I did for my facility. Going over here to Maze Bank, I got this one right here. So I'm gonna go to renovate just to show you guys everything. I have the blue style. I don't know, I really like the blue everywhere. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. For the graphics, this isn't really this is all aesthetics really. I just decided to go with this one because I thought the design was cool. I did get the orbital cannon. It is for a trophy, so that's the reason why I got it. It's really not worth it though in my opinion, but it is kind of worth it. I don't know if you guys feel like spending $500,000, which I will make a video on this, so take a gray note with this one, but I don't think it's worth it, but we're gonna see in a future video. As for the security room, also completely aesthetics. It doesn't really do anything as far as my knowledge. I've played this for the past 15 hours or so, so I don't know anything about the security room. As for the lounge, it's also pure aesthetics. I did turn on the privacy glass. I'll go more into this a little bit later to show you guys how to turn that on. And I also went the prestige one because utility just looked pretty boring. In the sleeping quarters, also, I mean, this one is actually, I'm pretty gray on getting as well. You guys don't really need it. You do, but don't. If you're going to be doing heists a lot, or if you want to spawn next to your Avenger or whatever you want, or anything, then yes, get the sleeping quarters. All it does is let you spawn there, and I also went the prestige so that it matches the lounge. So that's the details that I went with. Coming on into the hangar, I guess, garage hangar, I don't really know what to call this. You can see my Avenger. I am also going to make a video on this later tonight about whether or not you should buy it and the upgrades that you should get for it and stuff. So I'm not going to go too much into detail about that. It does have the 3 outline livery with the bright green. It's pretty much my trademark livery with color. As you can see with my 3 vehicles right here, my Tampa APC and the Barrage. Barrage, I don't know what you guys want to call it. I will also be making a video on, not that actually, it's over here, the Kanjali. Kanjali, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But over here, by the way, this does hold 7 vehicles that you choose. You can also hold your tank in here. You have to hold your tank in here. You don't have a choice. This is where it goes. I will also be making a video on this versus the other tank and so on and so forth, whether or not you should get the cannon for it. That's another video though. And then I got my Duke Insurgent pickup and my Kuruma over there, guys. So that's all it is for the upper storage area up here, and then your Avenger will obviously be staying down there. Another cool thing that I like about this facility is your crew emblem. As you can see right there between the 2 staircases, it literally just shows up everywhere. I mean, you'll see throughout the entire facility that it does show up in a lot of places. To get out of the facility, you come over here to this yellow circle. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to leave. And then if you guys wanted to rearrange your vehicles as well, you come on over here to this little blue circle right here. This is how you rearrange all of your vehicles. And it'll also show you that you can have 7 slots. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this 6th slot is empty because I thought that the Kalanjali needed to be stayed right here, but obviously it has its own spot between 5 and 6. So, and that makes me think that you can also have other stuff, like on the left right here will be the missile launcher or something. I don't know. I haven't really been to other people's facilities to prove that, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. This is how you access the mechanic for it. Again, it's the same guy that the bunker guy has, so I mean, I really wish that Rockstar would have gotten a new guy, but obviously they didn't. We can't pull out the heavy sniper, so you can't see his head. There we go. Now you can see he doesn't actually have a head. He only has half a head. His beanie like has like a thermal induction plate on it or something. Look at that. That's freaking crazy. When I found that out, I was like, no way. But I need to get back into my actual outfit. By the way, guys, you can have 20 outfit slots. I didn't actually know that, and I got rid of 2 of my current outfit slots, and I'm kind of sad about that, because I really wish somebody would have told me before I did that, but I obviously didn't know. Moving on over here, guys, this is the entrance into everything. Since I have the security upgrade, there is going to be... Oh, I just did research. Got a new weapon library. That's cool. But since I got the security, you're going to have guards and stuff walking around like those TVs in there. The TV right there, it'll show security cameras and stuff. If you don't have the security function here, you won't see this checkpoint here, I believe. Nor will the TVs be on. They'll actually just be a black screen. But one cool thing I do like about the security is, listen. You hear that? That means I have guns on me, which I know I do. I lagged out. I think he says I lagged out. Oh, look at that. We all left. Anyways, guys, moving into the security room. We're up here on the left. You get a bunch of free guns. That's just about all you get with the security, as far as I know. If you don't get too much. You do get the weapon case over here as well. I mean, it's the same exact weapon case as all the other locations have. The MC, the CEO office, the bunker. They all have the same exact one. So, I mean... I don't know if it's really worth buying this security function or not. There's another door over here that you can go into as well. There's a minigun here, and then just a dude watching some cameras or something. I don't know, that's a city right there on his computer screen. He might be playing Angry Birds or something for all I know. But, moving into the actual, like, entry, I guess we could say, after the security checkpoint, we have our assistants. So, a cool thing about these assistants compared to the previous assistant that you have is your crew slash friends, if they're in the session with you, or I mean in your organization with you, and I'm not sure if they're not in your organization, but I do know if they are, they can actually get the snacks as well. So they can fill up their snacks free of charge. I have proven it myself. And then you can also get your Pegasus concierge vehicles, which I find completely useless. But, I mean, beggars can be choosers, I guess, so they both got awarded. And both of them do work, as confirmed right here. This guy never gets talked to, I bet. And the crew emblem's right there. Now this thing right here, I don't really know if this shows up after you completed the heist mission or not. But we got the mine and submarine from Act 2. Somewhat spoiler right there, but I mean a lot of people have already done most of these stuff already. I'm going to go over this area in a little bit. There's not too much going on with that. But anyways, making our way down the hall a little bit, you can't go in these doors on the right. But you can go in this room right here. This is your personal quarters. Now, a little cool thing about it, you can spawn right here. Not much else going on in here. You have a wardrobe right here. And then, if you come on over to this little console right here, this is how you can activate and deactivate your privacy glass. I didn't know this for the longest time. And then finally, somebody was like, why don't you have your privacy glass on? I'm like, what do you mean? So, if you hit right on the D-pad of your PlayStation, it turns on and off the privacy glass, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that for quite a while, so I'm very glad for whoever told me that. I'm sure I would have found it eventually, but it definitely took me a long time to find that out. Before we get too far over there, we're going to come on over here to the orbital cannon room. I don't know if you have access into this room, if you didn't buy it or not, but I did. So you just come on over in here, hit right on the D-pad to use the orbital cannon. And then you'll be presented with 3 options. You'll be operated with the spectate, the manual launching, and then the automatic launching one. I've never used either, so I don't know what to do with either of them, but I have used surveillance a couple times, and it's kind of cool. You see those little green triangles? That's pretty much where people are, so it's a pretty cool little thing. I mean, you could spawn on people, I guess. Is it worth like $700-something thousand or whatever it is? I don't think so. But, I mean, if you really want to waste a bunch of money, if you got money burning in your pocket that you just really got to spend, I guess I'd go for that. And then, moving on this way, we're going to sort of take a turn left. Now, these rooms right here, now this entire, like, bottom story right here, it's all pretty much just used up empty space. There's not much going on. None of these terminals or anything you can get on. None of these computers you can operate or anything. There's just a bunch of guys working on them and stuff. None of these doors you can go through either down here. That's kind of unfortunate. I wish that they would open them up for us to use or something. But you can use the snack machines, which is kind of cool. Same with the vending machine over here. Moving on down here, it's again the same thing, just a bunch of computers. Sort of reminds me of like the Men in Black. I believe it's the first, actually both episodes, 1 and 2. I don't know about 3, I didn't see 3. But it reminds me of the Men in Black thing, where it's just like a bunch of computers to a big screen. I don't know, maybe I'm just being weird. Crew emblem on the sidewall right there, and then moving on over here, we have the privacy glass activated. You can activate and deactivate it via this control panel right here. Pretty cool. I always like to keep it on. Luckily, it does always stay on if you have it turned on, so it's pretty cool. And then we have our TV. You got some lounges right here going on. And then you also have a working computer right here. So that's pretty cool. I mean, those computer consoles never really ever seem to be useful in any way, shape, or form. Why can't I go through this door? Whoa, that's... Alright, that was weird. It wouldn't let me through. So that's the lounge area right there. Again, you don't need to buy it. It's purely for aesthetics. But I decided to buy it anyways. So guys, here's the heist room. Moving on into it. We are welcomed with the launch screen. Now, obviously, this is the Doomsday scenario. This is the final heist. It is currently bugged for me. I don't know how many other people, but I do know a large percentage of the people it is bugged for. Quite possibly everybody. I haven't looked too far into it, but I do know that it is impossible for me. Me and my friends tried for like 2 hours last night to finish this final heist, but it would not let us. So, but all these little chairs right here, they're all, you can sit down in all of them, which is pretty cool. And then if you register as a CEO, apparently I'm not registered. Let me just register really quick. You can access the final CEO screen. CEO, well, I guess I'll reset it. I don't know. And then you can see the Doomsday screen. It's pretty cool. You get normal, hard, stuff like that. This isn't really part of the facility tour. But, and then I wanted to talk to you guys after I gave you the tour. Is this facility actually worth it? Because literally it's true and only one purpose is for you to start the heist whenever you look at it. Yes, it can hold your Avenger, but if you guys will watch my video that I'm going to release either later tonight or tomorrow, you're going to realize that the Avenger might not actually be worth it. Same with all the other vehicles in the game. I do believe that you do need it for the Kanjali. I do believe that you need the facility for the Kanjali. Let's just double check right now. But, I mean, for the most part, I'm not entirely sure if I would have actually bought this if I knew what its true and only purpose was. Me being me, of course I'm going to have to buy it because I'm almost always the host or in charge of this. This is my game, GTA. All my friends look up to me, answer me, or ask me questions about it. I'm supposed to know everything. Plus, it's also my main YouTube, guys, so of course I'd have to buy it. But if I was just the average Joe, I would probably not have actually bought this facility. I'd just piggyback off of everybody else's heists. I'm kind of sad that Rockstar did put it in this kind of a situation. I wish that they would have... Okay, so yes, it must be stored in a personal facility. So if you want to have the Kanjali or the... I know, not the Akula. I believe which one? The Chernobog as well. I believe this one, yes, this one must also be placed into a personal facility. Same with the Avenger. So I do know that if you want those two vehicles, there might be others. You do need this facility. But, I mean, that is kind of sad how Rockstar made it so useless in this game. I really wish that they would have done more, or maybe they will have more to come, guys. Because Lester has been hinting throughout all of the heist missions, spoiler, that there's more to come, guys. So there's obviously most likely going to be more heists to come. Maybe this will be more to come. I don't know, but at this current time, I really don't think that that all this was really worth it. But that is also coming from me. Who am I? I'm just a small YouTuber, guys. But with all that out of the way, I hope you guys did enjoy the tour. I hope it answered some of your questions. And I hope you guys are just really enjoying this DLC to the fullest extent like I am. I'm definitely enjoying my time. I love this DLC. It's definitely one of the better ones, and it brought me back to GTA 2. I was literally telling my friends not even a week ago, just a couple days before the DLC came out, I don't think that this game's worth it anymore. I think it's time to move on, and we moved on, and 2 days later they dropped the trailer for the DLC, and I was like, holy crap. So I came back. We're coming back, guys. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, let me know in the comment section below. Stay tuned for the future Doomsday videos that I will be uploading later today or tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure, but hope you guys see you guys in the next video. It's your boy Turtle, and I'm out. Black screen. Peace.
Sector is clear. Give us everything we got!